Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Howto16 and this is Watchin It. On here, I watch a movie either by myself or with a friend, and then I say what I thought about it. This time around, the movie that was watched was Pleasantville. The description of this is two 1990s teenagers find themselves in a 1950s sitcom where their influence begins to profoundly change that complacent world. It's a 1998 film. There are two main roles, like two teenagers, Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon. I really enjoyed this movie a lot more than I thought I would. Had a friend tell me that like he had to watch it and like it has some weird parts, but it was alright. So that was the only viewpoint I had going into this movie. Watching it, I absolutely loved it. I thought the premise was very well done. So things I liked about the movie. First thing I have to say is that the acting I thought was amazing. Tobey Maguire, Reese Witherspoon, Joan Allen, William H. Macy, and probably my favorite of this movie was Jeff Daniels. He plays like just a restaurant owner who throughout the movie, because of the influence that these 90s kids have in their sitcom, he goes through like one of the greatest transformations. He at first like he seems pretty happy with his life, but because of these changes going on, because the way this come went is like the character that Tobey Maguire takes over always did things in order along with Jeff Daniels' character, and when it went out of order, Jeff Daniels was lost. He didn't know what to do, and then he was told that like he can do things for himself, and then you find out incoming spoilers that he's not really happy with his life, and he's really into art, and showing that throughout the movie I thought was brilliant. Just having him paint whatever he wants, and the things he paints were brilliant.
This is now a spoiler-free zone.
I thought his acting was amazing here. One of my favorites from Jeff Daniels. I thought the storyline was pretty good, and that's pretty much all there's I really have to say on that one. Things things about the movie that irked me. There was really only one thing I could think of right off the bat. It's just that this movie started off really well, but like towards the end, I feel like it kind of like plummeted. Like it felt like there were so many questions left unanswered. At the end of the movie, incoming spoilers. Tobey Maguire's character comes back out of the TV show, and a few questions I'll just name that are kind of like left with you is one, what happens to the characters of the sitcom that they took over? Because it wasn't like they entered the show and were new characters. They took over the lives of two characters who were already in the sitcom, and after Tobey Maguire leaves, it's never like kind of explained what happened to them. The sitcom's mom and Tobey Maguire's girlfriend in the show, because he gets a girlfriend here, neither of them question that he's going out of their TV into a different world, and that's not really explained at all. And the third question that I was left with is Reese Witherspoon's character decides to stay in like the sitcom world, and it's like never brought up. Like Tobey Maguire sees his real mom. It's never brought up like that she didn't come back. It's like they didn't even notice she was gone in the first place, and I thought that was a little weird.
This is now a spoiler-free zone.
Really, the only bad thing I have to say about this movie is I just think the ending was kind of weak. It kind of felt like they just didn't know how to end it on like just a good point, and they probably tried their best, but it just didn't really work out in this film. Oh, another thing that I really enjoyed about the movie is it goes from color to black and white. It starts off full color to symbolize that it's just 90s kids, but when they first go into the sitcom, it's black and white, and they symbolize the influence that these kids have on the world by slowly integrating color into the sitcom world. and I really like the way they went about it. There's many scenes where you'll have correspondence between people who are in color and people who are black and white, and I thought it was really well done, and I quite enjoyed that. On IMDb, this movie has a rating of 7.5. I'm going to go ahead and give it my own personal rating of 10 because I greatly enjoyed this movie, and the only thing I had against it was the way they ended it, but that wasn't a big enough impediment on my perspective to take much away from the movie. So, thank you for watching. I'm Half 16, and I hope to see you again.